Everybody asks me all the time, how did you come up with the idea of fan hands? So I just tell them the story. In the summer of 2007, I'm watching Tennessee's girls softball team play Arizona in the College World Series of softball. Now I'm watching the game and I'm checking it out because I played football for Tennessee and I'm a die-hard fan. So whenever I see Tennessee sports on TV, I'm watching it with my family. So I'm watching the game with my son Julian, who was 1 at the time. And when we're watching the game goes to commercial. And when he comes back from commercial, the camera is panning across the stadium. And in a split second, I see a person wearing this on one hand, nothing on this hand, and they're clapping. So when I see this, and I see him clapping and he's not making any noise, instantly in my mind I'm like, if you're going to clap, make some noise. You're not making any noise. So right at that split second, my son is playing with his Lego building blocks in between my legs while we're watching the game, and they're clinking and they're making noise. And I said, I heard the clinking, so I picked up the Legos, I stacked them together in between my 2 hands, and I started clapping. I said, this is the noise that you're supposed to make when you want to enhance the sound of the clap. So I'm clapping the Legos together, and I clap them together, and my wife is in the back of the house, and I'm like, Carol, can you hear that? And she was like, yeah, what are you doing? I said, nothing, I'm just hanging out with Julian and playing with Julian. So I'm thinking, if my wife can hear that in the back of the house, I'm like, wow, I'm onto something here. So I said, you know what, with me being a former running back, wonder if I had a pair of football gloves on, but instead of the tactified leather on the inside of the gloves, I had the hard plastic like the Legos. And then it would just be a special pair of gloves that would enhance the sound of the clap. So instantly my mind is churning and I'm trying to figure out, well, what is a cool name that I can use for these special gloves? And instantly I came up with Fan Hands. And that's where Fan Hands were born.